YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of Cade the Palace. I'm your host, Cade. Today, we're going to do a little recap. We're going to talk about some upcoming events that's approaching. We have trade deadline coming up. The Jimmy saga continues. We got Cade Cunningham, who's been playing insane. And we have Trae Young that dropped 43 points on the Suns in the victory. We're going to talk about that too. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about the Suns and Hawks game. Trae Young cooked. It's not much to say. Trae Young cooked last night. Kevin Durant had 31 points. Devin Booker had 35 points. Both combined for 66 points in a loss. Bradley Beal had 11 off the bench. Trae Young, he cooked 43 points. Okongwu off the bench had 22 points and 21 rebounds. No Jalen Johnson. No DeAndre Hunter. No Larry Nance. If Trae Young isn't an All-Star this year, I don't know what y'all doing. Trae Young is an All-Star this year. Is he an All-Star starter? I don't know. You got Donovan Mitchell. You got Dame, obviously. Right now, LaMelo's leading the guards in All-Star votes because he's averaging like 30. So, but I think Trae Young gets in over Tyrese Maxey and Halliburton, and maybe Jalen Brunson. I mean, the Hawks been winning. I mean, the Hawks right now, the Hawks are they're the ninth seed, but from what I've seen, they're looking better than what we thought. So, I mean, the Pistons are the eighth seed. I mean, yeah, right now I would assume Trae Young makes it over. Do y'all think Trae Young would make it over Jalen Brunson for All-Star? I don't know. Right now, I mean, Miami, then you got Tyler. It's a lot going on, but as far as the game last night, I mean, KD hit some crazy shots. I'm all over the place, but I mean, KD hit some shots. Devin Booker was hitting shots. I mean, it just comes with the team overall. The team is just not good. Like, even them getting Jimmy Butler, I don't think it'll even really fix a whole lot. I mean, clearly Bradley Beal is on the trading block. I don't know where he'll go, but from what I'm seeing, I don't think the Suns are going to get Jimmy. If they get Jimmy, I won't be surprised. But I don't see a scenario where Jimmy takes the Suns over the top. I mean, if they get Jimmy, it's going to be another second round exit maybe. I mean, right now, like, the West is getting better. Like, the Nuggets are starting to play better with Russ in the lineup. OKC's at the top. Dallas got to get healthy. The Grizzlies and Rockets are going to be at the top. The Clippers they've gotten better, surprisingly. The Lakers are starting to slip. The Timberwolves are starting to win a little bit. The Spurs they're mid. The Kings are up and down. The Warriors are a disaster. So, right now the Suns are not even in the playoffs. They're not even in the play-in. They're at the 11th seed, sitting at 19 and 20. Trae Young is an All-Star this year. In my opinion, Trae Young is an All-Star this year. As far as the guards, so from what I remember, I think 4 guards get in the All-Star game. I think 4 guards. I think it's position. I think the All-Star game is positionless. I think the All NBA teams are positionless. But if the All-Star games, if if the All-Star games are positionless, I think majority of the guards are going to get in because there are not a lot of forwards in the East. You got Tatum, Giannis, you got Paulo, you got Scotty Barnes. The Paul George, man, Paul George not gonna be an All-Star this year because of injuries and losing. But if four guards get in, I'm not gonna lie. LaMelo, Donovan Mitchell, Dame, we got one more guard. If this is how it's gonna go, if it's one more guard, you got Trae Young, you got Cade, you got Brunson, you got Tyler Hero, even Garland. That's a hard. I don't know. That's hard. Trae Young should definitely be an All-Star. I mean, last night he beat KD and Devin Booker. I mean, basically by himself. So shout out to Trae Young, man. The disrespect is crazy. He's leading the league in assists right now. He's averaging 12 assists down there. He's averaging 21 points and 12 assists. Like he went from not scoring the ball as much to getting his teammates involved now. Now he's getting his teammates involved. Now he's starting to see like the winning he's starting to get better winning wise. He's getting everybody's getting a shot now. It's not just Trae Young. And he's put teams out the playoffs. The Knicks. I mean, he's putting teams out the playoffs. So Trae Young's an All-Star, but the Suns, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the Suns. And it's not KD's fault. It's not Devin Booker's fault. It ain't even Bradley Beal's fault. They've all have had injuries this year, but it's like the team around them is not good. Like you don't play Bobo. Bobo is 7'2", 7'1", 7'2" with a wingspan. He can shoot. He got a handle. He can block shots. I don't understand why he don't get playing time. But Nurkic can get playing time and smack people around and they get suspended for doing some dumb stuff like that. But he gets more minutes than Bobo. But from what I've heard, Bobo doesn't take his conditioning as serious. And I've heard that his kind of like little antics off the court as far as working on his game, he's not really committed from what I've heard. So if that's the truth, Bobo, you gotta get committed, you gotta get in the gym so you can get minutes and actually prove yourself on the court because you are nice. Like when you were in the bubble, bro. Like you was in the bubble, bro, and you was cooking. I think you was with the Nuggets. I think you was coming off the bench. You was cooking. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Another game I want to talk about is so we had two games on TNT last night. The Cavs beat the Pacers with no Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know why I feel like so I didn't really watch these games, to be honest with you. But shout out to the Nuggets, shout out to Russ. Jamal Murray went off. He had 45 points last night. Shaq has said, man, in order for this team to go, it starts with you. It starts with you. And I think one of the commentators had told Jamal Murray during the interview after the game, and Jamal Murray said, yeah, Shaq's right. And it's true. I mean, Jamal Murray hasn't been playing good this year. Last night was the first time he really was looking like that Jamal Murray that we know. So that was a big 45 points last night. Kyrie didn't play good last night. He was 4 for 18. He had 11 points. First game back from his back injury. Derek Lively got hurt. I think he had an ankle injury. As you can see, Jamal Murray was cooking. I mean, he was going off last night. So yeah, shout out to Jamal Murray, man. Obviously, he won't be an All-Star this year, but hopefully in the playoffs he can have that same energy for the playoffs and for the rest of the season, so that my guy Russ can probably win a ring. You know, I'm rooting for the Nuggets because I want Russ to win a ring because he's my favorite point guard. I know I talk about Ja a lot, but Russ is my favorite point guard. Like regardless of all the stuff that's been said about him and all that, I want Russ to get that ring. So if he can get it with this team right here, then so be it. But yeah, man. Cade Cunningham is cooking. Like I said, 24 points, 9 assists a game, 6 rebounds, and the Pistons are winning. Right now. Um, I was just watching NBA today, and Cade Cunningham had told Malika, "I've won more games this year than I have probably in every other season I've played," which is crazy. I mean, last year the Pistons were like a laughing stock of the league, and then to see this year they're the 8th seed now, winning games above 500. It just goes to the work and dedication that Cade Cunningham has committed to. He's not getting injured. He played his rookie year, and then his second year he played. I want to say somewhere around like 10, 15 games, and then I think he had a foot injury that set him out for the rest of the season. So, and then last year he came back, and he was. So I would say that. So Cade was playing good, but the team was trash. They were like they didn't win 9 games up until like February. They went on like a 28 game losing streak. It was crazy. And they fired Monty Williams. Now they got JB Bickerstaff, and now they're winning games. So I think it's about the personality that you bring in the locker room. And maybe Monty Williams, maybe he wasn't registering. And then, so that was probably the problem. So you bring in JB Bickerstaff, kind of change the culture. And, sometimes you need like a change. So shout out to Cade. Cade should be an All-Star this year. Cade should definitely be an All-Star this year. I wish the Wizards had drafted Cade. I mean, like the Wizards are looking worse than the Pistons last year, and that's a fact. The Wizards are looking worse than the Wizards. The Wizards don't have at least last year, the Pistons had a team. They just didn't know how to win. The Wizards don't have a team, and they don't know how to win. You got Jordan Poole. He's shooting trick shots and he's missing them. Like it looks crazy. It looks crazy right now. So, but we're not talking about the Wizards. We're talking about the Pistons, who are doing a great job right now. Cade, keep balling. I think you play soon. I think you play I think you play Thursday against the Pacers. So go ahead and get that dub against the Pacers. But let's talk about tonight. Tonight we have Ja versus Wemby, and then we'll get Ja versus Wemby again on Friday. I got Ja. The last time Ja played Wemby, he dunked on him, and they won. So yeah, I got Ja in this matchup. 2 young superstars going head to head. I like to see that. Then we have Ant versus Curry. I got the Timberwolves winning. The Warriors haven't done like trash. So I got Anthony Edwards. I got Baby Jordan. I'm not gonna lie, Ant's not getting that Baby Jordan name until like the team gets better. Like when I see the team, like right now the Timberwolves are like the 7th stud. So the Timberwolves are the 8th seed. When the Timberwolves get to where like the Clippers are, or like the Nuggets, like that 4th, 5th seed, I'll call him Baby Jordan. But right now I'm gonna just call him Ant. Ant. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's another question. Now, Anthony Edwards will make the All-Star team, but do you think because the team has been playing good, is it going to affect his chances of getting in? Me personally, I don't think so, because I think he's proven himself to be one of the superstars in this league. I think he's a superstar. I mean, he carried the team to the conference finals last year. I mean, if you carry a team to the conference finals, I mean, you kind of gonna be getting that. I mean, they was calling Luka a superstar, and up until last year, he hadn't gotten his team out the first, second round. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, they went that 1 year. They went the 1 year to the conference finals, but I mean, other than them 2 times, he was getting out the first round. So, will Ant go to the finals? Will Ant win a championship? Yes. I mean, he's 23 years old, and the way he's playing, if you put a real good team like last year when they had Cat, I thought they would go to the finals. I mean, like, if you can beat the Nuggets, I mean, if you can beat Jokic, that's crazy, because Jokic is who he is. But if you can beat that type team, you can go to the finals. So it was unfortunate that they couldn't really get past Luka and them, but you shouldn't have had Gobert guarding Luka on top of the key. That was dumb. But yeah, but I got the Timberwolves tonight. The Lakers play the Heat. I got the Lakers because the whole Jimmy situation. The whole Jimmy thing. So Jimmy's getting off a suspension Friday. So Jimmy is supposed to come back Friday. They play the Nuggets. So we're gonna see how that turns out. Pray for Miami, but yeah, man, let Jimmy go. Let Jimmy go. Like, let him go. Let's see. Yeah, so today, so we got Ja versus Wemby, Ant versus Curry. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Not a lot. That's it. Hopefully, the Knicks and Sixers. Embiid, obviously, he's not playing. Cat is questionable. Paul George is questionable, and Tyrese Maxey is questionable. The Sixers are trash. Now I'm not watching that game, but I will be watching the Warriors and Timberwolves, but I will not be watching the Sixers. Why they don't have Ja and Wemby playing on ESPN? Why they got Knicks and Sixers know that team not healthy? That was dumb. We got Bucks, Orlando, Giannis and Paolo. Trae Young plays again tonight against the Bulls. Rockets, Nuggets. We got Baby Joker and Sengun versus the real Joker. Jokers. I don't call him Baby Joker. I'm just saying it because everybody else be saying it. But yeah, I got the Rockets beating Nuggets. Ken Whitmore, that's my guy. Ken Whitmore. Yeah. Let's see. The Clippers and Nets. The Hornets, Jazz. LaMelo gonna drop 40 on them. Mavs, Pelicans. I don't think Kyrie plays on back-to-back, so Zion not gonna play because back-to-back. I'm gonna assume Zion not gonna play because he just played last night, and then Kyrie played last night, so that's a back-to-back for both of them. Neither of them playing. The Celtics and Raptors. I'm not watching that. Tatum might go. No, I think Jaylen Brown gonna have like 40 on him. Jaylen Brown gonna have 40 and Tatum gonna have like 25 and like 11 boards, something like that. And yeah, those are all the games for tonight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode, man. I'm finna get off here. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Cade for All-Star, Trae for All-Star, Trae Jimmy. Oh yeah, I want to comment on the Brandon Jennings and Tatum thing. I want to add this in real quick. So Brandon Jennings said that Tatum would be the softest player to ever win MVP. He said he's not one of the greatest Celtics of all time. He just said a lot of crazy stuff, bro, and I don't really agree with it. You know what I mean? Like to talk about a player like that is insane. You know, I thought y'all was like a brotherhood, like you know what I mean? Like, you don't talk about no player, especially like Jason Tatum. Like what he's established, and he's only 20, and he's 26, and he's been an All NBA, All Star, like almost every year since he's been in the league. Like gold medalist, 2-time gold medalist, NBA champion, and he's going to win MVP. I don't know when. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to like Tatum. He is robbed a lot. Jason Tatum getting disrespected. Probably worse than Trae Young. And Tatum, his teams are always top 2, if not top 3 every year. And he's never like been considered like an MVP candidate. And he won a championship last year. Finals MVP. Yo, Jason Tatum might he might become one of my favorite players. Just off of the like disrespect. And the light skin thing is crazy. Like y'all gotta stop this. Like this soft stuff with light skin, y'all gotta stop. Cause Devin Booker ain't no punk. I'm gonna be honest with you, Steph Curry really ain't no punk either, for real. Clay ain't no punk. Ben Simmons is weak. No, he's weak. Who else ain't no punk that's light skinned? I'm trying to think real quick before I get off. Trae Young ain't no punk. Zach LaVine, I haven't seen him in no situation. But who else ain't no punk? Yeah. Oh, Russell Westbrook. Russ is light skinned. He for sure ain't no punk. Russ ain't no punk to nobody. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the episode, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. New episode out tomorrow. Yeah. I'm not tolerating no light skin slander. Jason Tatum, go ahead and get that second ring. Go ahead and get that second ring, even though I low key don't want you to win again, because I still got my favorite players that I want to win, and none of them play for the Celtics, unfortunately. But go ahead and go compete for another ring, my guy. And we gonna close it out with that. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode, man. I'm gone.